Okay, good morning everyone. Matzo is back here with another Bitcoin daily prep. So on this video, we'll uh, do the daily prep for today, 24th of September, for Bitcoin. As usual, we will dissect the market using market profile, bi-weekly and daily profile. Then we'll do high time frame VWAP and also rolling VWAP. Then we will also analyze using order book, maybe the session TPO, but these two are optional. Our main key levels are derived from market profile and VWAP, and that is where we are going to analyze and deep dive further. So without further ado, let's get straight to it. So I prepped the first part, which is the news, as today we have no news on Wednesday, so I put an A here. Now we can immediately go to the weekly profile. Okay, so this is our weekly profile. Okay, so yep, we actually yesterday here, this is the candle yesterday morning. The price SFP the previous week and immediately pumped, but weakness were identified when the price reached developing monthly VWAP, which I will show you on later on. But so yep, currently I would say we are consolidating in the developing week as price created a low and unable to break the high here. So yep, this we'll look at this further later on the daily profile. And most importantly, we have a single prince here, and as long as we unable to break the single print here, it means seller is still in control. So yep, I think that's all for weekly. In the higher time frame, we are still consolidating at the upper value area of the 2 weeks composite value area from 25th of August to 8th of September. So yep, this POC here, it should hold. We front ran it by a bit. So yep, maybe if we check it on TPO, maybe let's see. Okay, let me turn this off. Okay, then let's turn on the blocks. If we see here, okay, it's actually much more further. But yep, you get the idea, is that the POC should hold our cap downside, or else it could get ugly, as we could move all the way down to the value area low, which is at 109.5k, or maybe to clean this poor low here, and also the value area here. As you can see here in the visible range, it's a high volume node as well. So yep, value area low from the 2 weeks composite is the very line in the sand if we are able to hold the point of control. Okay, let's put it on the prep. Okay. Okay, let me close this one. Right. Okay. 109.4 111.195. Last time we talked about rotational within this value. I think we are now playing below it, unable to accept above the value area low. So yep. If price continues to not show strength around here, I think any retest to the 2 weeks composite value area high, which aligns with the 8th of September weekly value area low, will be a good shot. Aim for scalp to the point of control first, and then maybe let it run towards the value area low. One 3.8. Okay. So retest to 8 Sept previous week. Never mind, let's do weekly VWAP online with 2 week composite value high. It's a good scalp short. Aims to then let runners do. I think that's all for weekly. So my bias is still consolidating here until we can see which side will be more aggressive, buyers or sellers. Confirmation for bearish will be flip of the naked of the point of control. Then we'll aim for the 2 weeks value area low. If we able to back above the value area high of 2 weeks composite with time and space, then a retest will be a good buy. Scalp long to the single prints and aiming for the fair value gap here as well. Okay, let's go to the daily now. Okay, you can see here the value area here, but yep, I think it's better if we pull another fixed range, but it starts from here. I think maybe here. I think here's nice, and towards the end of yesterday's session, let's see. Yep, we have a fixed range value area here, but let's not talk about it first. Let's talk about about the daily profile. Yep, it's a confirmation that we are ranging for the past 2 days, shown by the value area from the Monday distribution, double distribution. Here you can see, and then on Tuesday we also is a normal day. I think I forgot what it's called, but yep, you can see the value area here overlap with each other, so that's why we make a fixed range, but not in the daily session, because if we let's can try. I'm worried about the distribution above. It may make the fixed range looks not as good. Let's see. Oh, actually, I think it's still decent. I think it's decent. Okay, let's remove the first fixed range that I made and let's use the second fixed range, which is this here. Let's draw a box. Right. Okay, cool. So this is the composite that we'll be working with. 2-day composite. Okay, cool. The point of control here is I think this is confluence with the naked point of control from yesterday in time point of control, and the volume is also nearby as well. So yep, overall I think it's a good option. So let's put it on mode. Initial balance type. Let's turn that on. I was trying to incorporate this to learn about the opening type and day type. Yep, I think opening is quite large here. Let me see. .6%. Not really sure, but yep, compared to the previous day, you can see here it's like almost the same actually. Yeah, but how about this one? The ending day here, 1%. Okay, so I think 0.5% is still alright. So maybe expect a rotational, not much movement, especially there's no news today that may influence a volatile move. So yeah, but again, my knowledge about initial balance and also day type are not the best, so just talking gibberish here. But yep, overall we are making we traded 2 days. Okay, let's see. Okay. Naked volume time point control. Other than that, we have orderflow. I think here. Have we tagged that? higher. Okay. Other than that, yep, single prints is the same value as the single prints from the weekly profile. So yep. If we are talking about going lower, is it possible? Let me see. How much is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should we merge? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, why about this? Let me see. Yep, I think it's gonna add noise, but mainly because I'm also not sure about it. So let's work with these 2 days in the 2 days composite at the moment, and the weekly negative point of control as the lower resistance, and also the value area low. 109K, I think something around here. I do think we can still merge this here. Okay, and we are then working with this, which is at 110K. One 12, 2K. Value area low at 111.2K. Maybe we can draw a box first to see what else we are confused with. This one. Yeah, not much. Let's see in the weekly. Kinda in the middle, yeah. But at least the point of control is similar with the 2 weeks. 111.2K, yeah. Align with 2 weeks. Okay, cool. Maybe we can do the drawings first. So yep, that's on the daily. So yep, to summarize, we'll look for rotational play in the 2-day composite value area. Now let's move on to VWAP. On the yearly, we took out this high here, then straight puke back into the previous year's standard deviation 3. The yearly is creeping upwards, so the developing yearly value area high is creeping upwards. So when it finally cross with each other, I think if price reacts well there, it will be a good long again. But for now, we'll just look for the long short-term play for any scalp opportunities, because price bit ass for Bitcoin lately. No strong pump yesterday. No strong follow through. I mean, it's a good pump during the ACS session when it puke, and it SFP the previous week, but then it just kept upside by the developing month. On the quarterly, same here. See, no follow through. When price do this candle, we expect a great follow through up because of all the trap sellers here, but no, more sellers are coming in the developing month. I'll show you on later on. But overall on the high time frame, yearly and quarterly, still the same outlook. In less than a week, this quarterly value will become previous quarter. So this will be our lower value and this will be our upper value. So at the moment we are in the lower value area of the quarterly VWAP. So expect any expectations between the VWAP and also the value area low. Moving on to the monthly, you can see here. Oops. Price actually front ran it by a bit here. Due to this, my profit yesterday was also not maximum. But if this is because it is composite and aggregated volume between the Binance spot and Coinbase spot, but if we go to the perp, you can see we actually has tagged it and it just straight nuke afterwards. It's a good short as a follow up trade, but I just don't do that. Wait, oh my bad, that's the VWAP line. Let's do this. Okay, so but you can see here price first react to the VWAP, straight go down, previous month value area low, kept downside, then go back up, but the price unable to tag the aggregated composite monthly VWAP. And also if you see here, we are making lower low, so if price close here and then back up here again, it will look like this. It's a compression, descending triangle. That's not a good look for Bitcoin. Okay, I think that's for monthly. For the weekly, let's see what's our weekly play. Here you can see the previous week value area is way above. You can see all of these spaces here. You're gonna need a lot of volume to just touch back, visit it back the value area low. But this will be a bearish line as well, as we are certainly already accepted below the value previous week value area low. On the 1 hour chart, okay, let's do 30. On the 30-minute chart, you can see here price making lower high, volume making higher high. That's why there's a move here. There's a move here, but then yep, rounding kept upside by the developing week VWAP as well. Now, yep. Now as we visited back to the range low here, with no divergence in the volume, I think developing week will still be our short-term bearish line in the sand. It should cap us upside again. And if our bearish thesis is correct, if it's kept here, it will making another new low as well. So that's not good. But overall, we are playing in the previous week the area here. But yeah, I think overall sentiment is still bearish. As we are already spending like 2 days below the at the lower level of the previous week value area. Okay, let's put it on mode. Monday. Okay, on the weekly, on the daily, should we check on the daily? Yep, you can see also the overlaps in value here. So if March, this one is from what, 23rd of September. Okay. Let's turn off everything first. Okay. Let's turn on the fill. Okay, price now consolidate between the start deviation 1 value area low, and also the start deviation 2 value area low. You can see here, oh never mind, that's the last night. So this is the start of today. So okay, any retest here is a good long, aiming towards the value area low. Get back here, then maybe we'll visit the value area high. Okay, but yep, overall this is the daily composite. Okay, let's move on to the rolling VWAP. Not much. Try to break out from the 30-day here, but yeah, just get back down. So yeah, quite tough price action for today and for this week. Yeah, just gonna be patient and play for the extremes. Yep. Developing month value area low could be a good play as well here. This is at 1110.8. Okay. At 114.8K. Is it confluence with anything? I think with the previous month VWAP. Rolling VWAP right now, not much of usability as price is still consolidating, unless I can see again price here breakout with conviction or breakdown with conviction. Then yep, we'll use these as our dynamic support and resistance accordingly to play a scalp, maybe towards the previous month value area low, here towards the developing month VWAP. But that's a truly small range. That's why 30-day rolling VWAP right now, not much of a usability. I think a bullish confirmation would be to flip the developing month VWAP instead, as currently this dynamic key level here is our resistance in the past 2 days. Okay, I think that's all for the rolling VWAP. Also the VWAP analysis session TPO. Let's see, let's do a quick one here. Session TPO, let's go. Yep. Okay. Here during the Tuesday London session, where we registered the high of the day and also the peak of the move. You can see here buyers trying to push higher but unable to do so. Absorption, price then go lower. Here a lot of buyers still try to push. I think buyers and sellers are fighting equally here in the value area of the New York session. Then but sellers win, straightening down. Sellers here try to push price lower, but then got trapped as price now opens up during the close session. And now we open inside the close session here with lots of buying pressure, but in terms of anomalies, let me see. Single prints here from the New York session kept us upside in the Asia here. See? Other than that, tail here. Tails, a lot of tails. So I expect price to maybe test it again. Kept upside by the value area, New York value area, low here. As in the Asia session, we already get able to show you. Maybe in London, it will go down to find liquidity in the tails, selling tails, buying tails. Then yep, consolidated again, kept by the value area low from the previous New York session. Okay, cool. But again, not much conviction on my STPO analysis, as I'm still also experimenting with it. But you can put a note here. Let's maybe change the chart replicator to candle. So I think that would be more useful. Never mind. Okay. Expect which is at 111.6. But this is already visited, so it's no longer naked. We have naked value area high here. Point of control, so here. Okay, then. Yep. So basically from STPO, maybe this, kept here, weak here, close downwards, which supports our thesis of trailer rise. Depth, order book depth. Let's go. Yep, actually, perps now skew bit. Spot still skew bit. You can see here from the fixed range. Also, we created a range with similar value. Maybe I haven't counter checked it, but yep, the idea is the same based on fixed range. We are also consolidating during these past 2 days. In terms of order book heat map, not much here. I think more liquidity at 110k and 111k. Let's see. Maybe here can be considered higher as well, which is at 111 400, yeah, 111 400k. So the revisit of the tail is supported by the limit orders here. Okay, let's put it on note. Heat map. Yeah, I should cap upside here by the ask, resting ask here, 113k. But tricky. I'm still learning about this. Let's put it on note at least. Resting ask at 113k. Okay, cool. Summary will play rotational within 2-day composite value VWAP and VPVA. If price unable to summarize, 2-week composite value area inside and okay. Whew. Quite a lot of data for today's session. Hopefully I can keep it below 1 hour. Two-day composite value area will utilize merge levels. Okay, other than that, let me see. You can see here when the price makes new, let's see here below the MR, below the moving average, not much more volume to push the price higher. Instead, the selling volume is higher. Overall, it's not good yet as of now. Maybe we will take the liquidity first from the 110k here, which is confluence with the, let me see, make a point of control from the 2-week composite. Let me see again. Okay. Okay, so for today, long I think I moved this. Okay. One 500k or okay, maybe let's do 111.1k. short developing money VWAP 113,350. Okay, let's update our drawings. Maybe pause here. Okay, so chart is ready. I think best case for long is a 3 drive. It's not 3 drive, but yep. We sweep again this low and then clean the point of and then tested the point of control from 2-week value area and the 8-day value area. Then get back up to the previous year standard deviation true and previous month value area low. Cap upside I think will still be the 2-day composite value area low, which confluence with our developing month VWAP. Here, let's see. For scalping, I think the 2 days composite VWAP standard deviation 2 value area low is composite of the buying tails here. So that's also a good buy. So yep, we have to see the reactions in the flow for the confirmation of the direction of the participants. But yep, I have these 2 levels here. This is the first one and this is the second one. We should bounce here. We should. And for bearish, I understand we have this here and also a bit of weekly single prints. Okay, I think that's quite it. Bearish list or single prints. Okay, I think that's it for our key levels preparation for today. Let's hope for a good trading day today. Yep, Godspeed for me and for everyone else. Thank you for watching. Bye bye and see you on the next video.